There's the saying that we tend to lose ourselves in a good book, but we can also find ourselves too. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a local author and cancer survivor shared her story with you, Pauline.
Yeah, so we first introduced you to Carissa Bates over the summer. She and her family are the ones behind this charming Harry Potter-themed free little library in Woodbury. So Carissa, who's a therapist who turned author, she came up with the idea and the traveling book to go along with it. And it all happened during her battle with triple-negative breast cancer. That's a rare and aggressive form of the disease. Here's a part of her story.
The biggest worry was first that they wouldn't have a mother. Then I worried that I wouldn't get to see them grow up, and that was really hard.
But through nearly a year of chemo, a double mastectomy, and a hysterectomy, they chose not to focus on the negative.
Because we just embraced just the simple little things in life. Coloring a picture, making sure that I got a hug at night, even though I hadn't seen my kids hardly all day.
It's something so small, but it's so significant.
It is, it really is. You have no idea. The snuggles and just holding and cuddling my kids was like the biggest thing that was so dear to me during that time, because I worried about the future.
And that's the hope within these 37 pages.
We didn't have a great experience because it was cancer, but we made it better.
To find reasons to care.
We love Mama when we put the blankets on.
Reasons to smile.
Grandma and Grandma push us on the high on the swings. Cancer messes with the wrong family. We fly high.
And reasons to laugh, even when chemo robs their loved ones of strands of their former selves.
We laugh about Mom not having any eyebrows.
Oh man, and there is so much more to Carissa's story, but that sentence, the cancer messed with the wrong family, that's a theme for so many.
That's a big theme. In fact, every page of the book has that phrase, cancer messed with the wrong family, and it's followed by an empowerment sentence. So it's cancer messed with the wrong family, we have jokes. Cancer messed with the wrong family, we fly high. And the idea is, if you read it enough, you repeat it, you feel it.
Yeah, it struck me too because she's so young.
Yes.
Even now, and that really hit home, I think, to watch it and see that that affected her at that age.
Yeah, it just goes to show that anyone at any age can be at risk at breast cancer.
And a project they did together as like a family.
Yes.
I know you wanted to talk about the book dedication too.
Yes, so she dedicated this book partly to her oncology staff who helped save her life at M Health Fairview, the Cancer Center in Woodwinds. And it was just so beautiful because we got to follow her along with the journey and see her go and take some of those books and donate each one to one of her nurses, one of her doctors, just everyone who helped her along the way.
Free little libraries.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to take it to a personal level because earlier this month you shared with your followers on social media that you're high risk.
Yes.
And we thank you for sharing it.
Yeah, so I posted on social media just a picture of me. So every 6 months, because I'm high risk, a lot of people are high risk for different reasons. For me, it's because of my family history of breast cancer and breast cancer at a young age. And so for me, every 6 months I go in for a 3D mammogram, and then the other 6 months I go in for an MRI. So this is me just before my MRI, just a few weeks ago. But it's just important for me just to share that message because a lot of people don't take it seriously depending on how young you are. You think maybe you're not going to be at risk for it. And just people who are maybe women of color, people of color, they might not seek out those resources, maybe because they're scared, or maybe they think that they can't afford it, in which there's resources out there to help people.
Yeah, and every 6 months, it's not fun for you to go in, but you take that proactive step and it probably makes you feel better.
I don't want to look back, if I do get cancer one day, I don't want to look back and think, what if? What if I didn't do this preventative measure? What if that would have meant an earlier diagnosis? What if that would have meant a better prognosis? I don't want to look back with regret. I want to know that I did everything I could to make sure I took care of myself.
Yeah, well, we want you to take care of yourself, and we appreciate you sharing it because it reminds people like, oh yeah, I should do that, or look into your family history. But we posted the original story that Pauline did on the Hogwarts Free Library, and then the second piece on Carissa's new book on WCCO.com. Thank you so much, Pauline.
Thank you.